Alright, this is the maiden flight of the UMX B-25, the ruptured duck from the Doolittle raid. So we got it paired to our DX6. Let's give it a little pre-flight. Aileron, elevator, rudder. Everything appears to be working out just fine. We'll give the motor a test. This is set to 100% full high rate with, let's see, I think we got 30% expo programmed in. So let's see how she does. This is with the 300 milliamp battery. Temperature is about 68 degrees. Winds are about 4 or 5 miles per hour right now. So, just kind of slowly increasing. Okay, powered up. Here we go. And she's off. What an amazing looking airplane. Wow. A little bit of a higher level wind up there. I can feel the airplane kind of moving around a little bit. Kind of get her down a little bit lower. We got some air traffic moving in. Turns very nicely, doesn't lose really too much altitude at all. Cruise is very steady at 50% throttle. Very steady airplane, easy to fly, looks beautiful in the air. Beautiful airplane. Nice low pass. Throttle up. Go over and strafe those geese. For a micro warbird, this thing is incredibly solid and steady. The wind is definitely starting to kick up now. This is we've had about 3 or 4 days of 20 plus mile an hour wind, so this has been a nice break to get out, but it doesn't take long for the wind to start kicking up, and I can definitely feel it in the aircraft now. But the airplane's handling it just fine. Whoop. Trying to pay attention to the soccer field there, and lost orientation for a second. The battery's starting to go out just a little bit. I don't know if I had necessarily a full charge on her. I've been playing around with the settings on the airplane, so the battery has been plugged in for a little bit. But good recovery though. Shows you how responsive the airplane can be when it needs to be, but then how solid it can be when it's just cruising in the air. We'll try to keep up away from the soccer goals there so I don't get distracted by them. It's definitely pilot air and not airplane air. This aircraft has no ill manners to it at all. Just a wonderful flying airplane. All right. the DX6 just beeped, letting me know that it's getting time to bring her in. So let's turn her around and land her into the wind. Winds are, of course, out of the west today. So let's throttle back. Nice flare, and we're down. Wow, what an amazing airplane. We got 41 seconds left of battery, so probably had a little bit more in her, but hey, better to bring her home safe and then have to worry about it. So yeah, ruptured duck. What a beautiful flying airplane. So Horizon did an amazing job with this bird. It's definitely one of the best. I am really happy with this airplane. I could definitely see myself getting a couple more of these, maybe trying some different paint schemes on them. But this one definitely had to be a tribute to the Doolittle Raider, and since I'm reading the book 30 Seconds Over Tokyo, it also had to be the ruptured duck. So that, oh, real quick, something that I didn't cover in there's the AS3X working. I'm going to pop the battery cover off here real quick, and let's just take a look at where I had the battery cover. Battery did come loose a little bit here. I'm having trouble keeping the battery in. The battery either sits in too stiff with the Velcro and I can't get it out, or it comes loose in flight. So I'm going to rework this a little bit. We're actually just going to pull this out to make AS3X quiet down. But anyway, I did do some changes to it since the unboxing video. I painted the guns flat black with a little bit of silver tips on them, and a little bit of weathering. There's a tiny bit of weathering from the exhaust stacks, and then a little bit of weathering underneath the engine nacelles. Remember, these airplanes wouldn't have had really too much weathering on them. They were used in training and then used for one mission, so the airplanes would not have been that worn out. So, but otherwise, yeah, what an amazing flying airplane. So that wraps up the maiden flight, and we'll try to get some more batteries coming for this thing so we can spend more time in the air. But that's it. Otherwise, what an amazing plane.